Mate, it's unbelievable. I mean, there's no one that I can trade for that isn't an overpaid has-been. The guys I do have couldn't hit a beach ball. I mean, I changed the hitting coach, but, things have improved a little bit. But Jesus Christ, I mean, I can only do so much. I just don't know what to do with these morons. Oh, I'm sorry, I must have the wrong number. Hi guys, I'm Aussie and welcome to episode 4 at the Nippon-Ham Fighters on the Baseball Journeyman, and today we are playing Fukuoka Softbank. Are they in our division? Yes they are, they're there in 4th spot, which is going to be an interesting game for us. And you may notice, look at this, the winning percentage is above 400. Since last episode we've won 7 of our 12 games, so that's obviously a positive. And as you've just heard, I mean, trade deadlines come and gone. There was no one we could trade for that wasn't an overpaid has been, basically, that was sort of at the end of their contract where they'd been overpaid. So we weren't able to make any trades, but one thing that we have done to try and improve things a little bit is we've changed around our hitting coaches. Now the hitting coach was Kanenko here. We switched him around with the hitting coach from AAA or AA or whatever it is in Japan, and he has, you can see here, improved things ever so slightly, although it doesn't necessarily look like it from here because the batting average is at 210. But hitting seems to have improved anyway. Maybe we're not getting as many hits, but they're sort of better timed. I'm not sure. But results have definitely improved since we've brought him in. To be honest, I'm not sure if he's going to be around either for next season. Yeah, it's all a little bit depressing, to be honest, with the hitting side of things. But yeah, he's here. Well, he's got a contract, but we'll try and get him back down into the double A's if we need to, or just sack him. I'm running out of patience for this, to be honest. We have a quick look at the finances for next season. We do have 14 million for free agents. We have 11 million for extensions, so we are going to have some money to spend for next season. Unfortunately, we kind of stuck what we have with what we have for this season. So that's yeah, not ideal. But anyway, it gives us an opportunity to again, continue to learn what we've got and go from there. Now, where do we leave off last episode? We left off from this gap here, didn't we? So we played, this is the best team in the league, and we were oh so unlucky, a 2-1 loss in Game 1. And then Game 2, we did beat the best team in the division, which is promising. It was a walk-off home run by Kondo in the bottom of the 9th that got the job done for us there. So to split a series with the best team in the league is not too bad, you've got to say. 2 RBIs, 2 for 4 for Kondo. He had a good game on this occasion. It was Kwano, went 5 innings for 2 earned runs, and the bullpen came in, did the job for us. Pitching, to be honest, our pitching is fantastic. I've got no issues with the pitching, it's just the hitting. Then we played this mob, Raku, won 2 of 2 against them, and look at that, the pitching absolutely brilliant. 3 runs given up in 18 innings. Wonderful, wonderful stuff. Hitting, though, you can see there, we're just not scoring runs, which is the problem. Now, it was for this series here, I think, where we changed the pitching coach. We did lose Game 1, but Game 2, we got all 5 runs in the 8th. Wonderful stuff, got the win. Yeah, I mean, you can see 5 runs from 7 hits, but again, so it doesn't necessarily look good probably for batting averages, but we're getting the hits at the right time. And on this occasion, it was Kwano that came back in, 7.2 innings, 1 earned run. Brilliant, brilliant stuff. And no walks as well, which is always good to see, although there were the 9 hits. But anyway, so that was really good. Then we did lose Game 3 of the series to lose overall, but promising signs there. Then we played this mob. We won Game 1 here in the 14th innings. We got 4 runs in the 14th, so very, very nicely done. 2 2-run efforts, I think it was. If I remember correctly, 2-run single and a run. Oh, so maybe there was 3 hits there. Anyway, you can see our second baseman, Hosokawa, went 3 for 5 in this one, which is excellent. 2 RBIs each for Yamazaki, the designated hitter for this one, and Leon, the shortstop. So yeah, that was all really, really good. Clark got the start, and you can see a lot of, obviously 14 innings, a lot of work from the bullpen. But again, scoreless innings, which you love to see. So that was really, really good. Unfortunately, we lost the other 2 games in the series 3-4. I mean, we scored 1 or 2 more runs than normal, so that's not too bad. And then we played this current series that we're in. We can see we've won both games so far. Game 1 here, it was a 3-run home run by the most, and this is in the 9th, that won it for us with the most unlikely of sources, our catcher, who, yeah, I don't think he hasn't got, is it his first home run of the season? 11 home runs this year. I did not know that. Oh, he's a star. He's a star with the bat. Anyway, so he got the win for us there, which was absolutely brilliant. And then game 2, again, we squeaked out a narrow win. But again, we got all 4 runs in the 1 innings, which is fine. But you'd like to, you know, it's like I was saying, where the batting averages maybe don't look great, but we're getting the hits at the right time. And that is getting us across the line. And again, pitching was brilliant to superb. Arihara on this occasion, 7 innings, 3 earned runs, 5 hits, again 0 walks, and yeah, I mean it's not too bad. If we have a quick look at the updated standings, you can see we're 6-4 for the last 10, which is brilliant. We're on a win streak as well. We're playing this mob here who are 6-4, but they were on a 2-game losing streak, obviously. Is there a chance we could not finish bottom of the division? An outside chance. If we can keep, you know, 1/7 of 12, we can keep winning above 500, then we will be a big chance. All right, let's go and have a look at these lineups for today's game. And this is it. Now, there's a few changes. We're facing a left-handed pitcher, and I'm just trying to fully evaluate exactly who we want to keep for next year and who we don't. So it's Sato leading us off in center field. It's Hosokawa at second base batting second. It is Hirata in right field batting third. It is Kiyomiya, the first base superstar. He bats clean up for this one. It's Kondo, the designated hitter, batting 5. It's Hector Leon batting 6 at shortstop. Watanabe's coming in to play third base in this one. It is Shimizu, the catcher, that bats 8. It is Kawakami in left field batting 9. It's Matt Clark, the left-handed American, on the mound for this one. ERA of just over 3, a whip of 118. He does okay, but I'm not sure, again, a foreign player, if he's exactly what we want. We're up against Otake here. Japanese pitchers, generally speaking, seem to have really, really good control, don't they? But anyway, his ERA is over 6.5. His whip is 162. He's got a negative WAR, an ERA plus of 64. Yeah, you've got to say he's got a good control, good changeup, but otherwise there's nothing particularly outstanding about him. So let's hope that our struggling lineup can get a hold of him. So welcome to the Fukuoka Dome. It is Sato to lead us off, batting 289 this season. Yeah, let's just see what he can do. There is... It's really, really difficult to know exactly where we stand with this team, because, as I said, pitching, for the most part, is absolutely brilliant. Now, the sad news is that Sato gets an infield hit to lead us off. Wonderful stuff. He is rapidly quick, so that's, always a chance of doing that. So let's see if we can work this around now, as Hosokawa comes in, batting 251 this year. 2-1 is the count. And that is through. And this is a nice start to the game. 2 on, no one out. And we have coming up to bat now Hirata, who's batting 258 this year. Now, Hirata he's getting on a little bit. He's 36, so he's not a long-term prospect. That's a walk to load the bases. Now, we saw our first baseman get himself a grand slam in the last game. He's batting 237. He has 27 home runs, 72 RBIs. Can he deposit a ball over the fence? It would be a wonderful start to the game if he can. He has, robbed of hits. It is going to drive in a run. We'll call it a sac fly, but it was almost so much more. But we do take the lead, which is wonderful. 1 away, runners at first and second. Kondo to the plate, who's batting 256 this season. 1-0's the count. Kondo pops it up, and that is going to be 2 away. And it is going to bring up Hector Leon, the shortstop, only batting 202, but does tend to do a little bit better versus lefties. First pitch swing. Leon pops it up, and that'll do it for the top of the first. We do take the lead, but with loaded bases, none out. I was maybe hoping for a little bit more from that, to be honest. But what I was saying about the pitchers, for the most part, are absolutely brilliant. I've got no problems with them, as Clark looks to lead us off with a strikeout potentially here. 1-2 is the count. And it's going to be an infield hit, isn't it? Got a good jump out of the box, and it is an infield hit. So I'm really not too concerned about our pitching staff. I'm happy just to almost not even touch them over the upcoming off season here, and just see if it could be a double play there. There's one. Can we turn it? Hector Leon? No, we cannot. The only thing I would consider is maybe someone like Matt Clark. If it's not a weakness, do we want to take up foreign player slots on something that isn't a weakness when hitting is just massively a weakness for us? There's a good ground ball across for 1, and that'll do it for the first. Very, very nicely done by Matt Clark. But then even when you look at these batting averages, obviously the top of the order is not too bad, but look at the bottom, 170, 178, 188. I mean, they are problems, aren't they? Now the thing with, as this is Watanabe who has lined it out to first. I'll tell you when he comes up to bat next, but Kayakwami is somebody who is a very good defensive player. As the catcher, is he going to get himself a base hit? He is. Shimizu barely ever gets on base, but he's got one there. That's excellent. And it brings up Kawaikami here, who is batting, I said, 188. He is a very good defensive player, so he is someone that I perhaps would like to keep. But I don't see him to double play there. Oh, run Kawaikami. Unbelievable. But yeah, but he's not going to really give us the defensive numbers. As I said at the top of the episode here, the thing with the trades is that there were trades we could have made for overplayed players who may have given us something for a season or maybe two, but they're on sort of a lot of money, sort of 4 million-ish, give or take a little bit. And then we're having to give up some better younger players to get there, and I just think that long term, I think we might have been giving up more than we were getting, certainly in terms of salary. We do have a lot of young players that are on sort of the league minimum, which is a positive, I think, in that it could allow us to go big on a couple of free agent signings, perhaps. Particularly if we can get foreign players in. But yeah, it's just going to be an interesting off season to see exactly what it is we can do, what it is we want to do. I've had a quick look through the AA or the minor league team, and there is a little bit in there for us. I might even get to the point that later on this season as Hirata gets himself a base hit, a 2-out single. Yeah, I might even look right towards the end of this season, maybe even calling some of them up. I don't know if we get an expanded roster necessarily, as our first baseman strikes out. Run! He gets there. All right. The strikeout stands at first base, and suddenly, it should have been innings over, we've got 2 on, 2 out, and it's Kondo, who is 0 for 1 today with a chance to extend this lead. 0-1's the count. Kondo has got it through. Is that going to get Hirata in, I wonder? He turns. He goes home. Slide, son. He gets there. Son, he's roughly my age. It's 2-0 on the RBI single from Kondo, and the inning should have been over. We've made them pay a price for the error, and now Hector Leon, can he keep this show going for us? It's another strikeout. No, it's a ball. Runners move to second and third, and if Leon can get himself a base hit here, well, we could go 4-0 up, though Kondo is not the quickest. 2-2's the count. Oh, swing the bat, mate. Unbelievable. We've got 2 runs off 5 hits. We're through the top of the third. Clark comes back out to face Kobayashi, who's batting 195 this season. I have had a quick look at upcoming free agents within the league, and to be honest, I was a little bit disappointed. There really wasn't too much. So again, I'm not sure Japanese players in other leagues who are going to be released. So that's always something. But yeah, it really is. It really is a little bit. It's a tricky. I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be I think it's going to be more of a slow build. Whereas we saw sort of in our 2 previous clubs, the Flamingos and the Storks, it was very much something that you know, over one off season, we could really go out, strengthen the club, and sort of be very competitive. I think we won it second year at the Storks, and then we won it third year at the Flamingos, didn't we? That should end the innings. Hector Leon, good defensive player. Oh, it did look a little low the throw, but it gets the job done, and we're through 3, and we're 2-0 up. Only given up 1 hit as Matt Clark. He's looking quite good today. Otake to continue to Watanabe. I think he has... Was that 6 home runs and 8 RBIs or something? He loves a solo home run. He gets himself a leadoff single though, which is brilliant. What do you have here? Yes. 6 home runs, 8 RBIs. That is quite the stat there, isn't it? Shimizu comes in. Now, he got himself a hit last time up. First pitch swing this time. He lays down a bunt. It looked a very poor one, but it does the job. And that is 1 away, but Watanabe gets himself to second, and it's Kamakwami coming up now, who's 0 for 1. Can he do something for us? 1-0's the count. He has grounded it to second. It gets Watanabe over to third. It's 2 away, and it's going to be up to Sato, who has 98 career RBIs. Of course, a home run will get him to the 100, but I'm more interested in just see if he can get a base hit here. Get himself to 99. He has... Oh, hit it straight to first base, and that'll do it for the top of the 4th. We couldn't take advantage of the leadoff single. And it's Clark to continue to Yanagita, who is 0 for 1 today. 0-2's the count. Clark notches himself up another strikeout. Wonderful, wonderful stuff. It is Soto coming up now. He is 0 for 1 today. You can see there these guys' hitting attributes are much, much better than our guys. So yeah, that is not ideal. As Yubiashi comes up now. 2-2. 2 outs. Come on, end it, Clarky. He gets it up the middle. It's a 2-out single. Sato will field that, gathered in. And, well, let's hope there's nothing more than that. Clark now to face Kai, who is 0 for 1 today. 2-1's the count. He has hit it into right field. Can Hayata make a play? He cannot. And it's going to be runners at the corners. That's a good throw, but he does beat it, I think. Or does he? Yes, he does. So 2 out now, runners at the corners, and our lead suddenly doesn't look quite so good. 0-2's the count. Finish him, Clarky. Oh dear. Oh dear. It's looped into left field. And they pull one back from 2 out, no one on. They've got a run back. There's still 2 out. There's still runners at first and second. Kobayashi comes in to face Clark. And come on, Clarky. That should do it. Clark off the mound over to first, mate. There we go. Okay, so we've had our lead cut in half. It's 2-1 as we go into the 5th. And let's see if Hosokawa can get something going for us. He's 1 for 2 today. 1-0 is the count. Come on, mate. That is no ground ball to shortstop, and that's not going to get anything done. And that is 1 away. It brings up Hirata, who is 1 for 1. Got a walk, of course, as well. 2-2's the count. Hirata strikes out. And that is 2 away for our superstar first baseman, Kiyomiya, whose name I still cannot say the same twice. And he has got himself a 2-out single into left field. Alright, let's see if... who's up next? Is it Kondo? It is Kondo. Let's see if Kondo can get something going for us here. It's a full count, 2-out, runner at first. Come on, mate. Kondo pops it up. And that'll do it. That'll do it. Unfortunate, perhaps. But it is what it is. Alright. Imameya comes up to bat for them. Full count on the leadoff man. Come on, Clark. He's walked him. He's walked the leadoff man, which is not ideal. And it brings Sato up, who is 1 for 1 today. Suddenly the 1-run lead, it all looks a little bit not quite so good, doesn't it? A lot more nervy once they've got a run on the board. And they're just starting to chip away with some hits that we don't have now as well. It's Miyamori coming up, who is 0 for 2. 2-0 is the count. Runner at second with 1 out. Oh, it's well fielded by Watanabe at third. That's a cracking play at first as well. 2 away. It's Yanagita coming in now. He's 0 for 2. Let's end this innings, please, Clarky. 2-1's the count. He has grounded at the first base, and that will end the innings. We still have our 2-1 lead after 5. And it's going to be Hector Leon to lead us off in the top of the 6th. 1-2 is the count on our shortstop. Leon grounds out the third, and that is 1 away. Now, Watanabe is sitting at 499 career hits. Can he notch up the 500? He's robbed of 500 out there in left field. A diving catch. And that's 2 away for Shimizu, the catcher, who is... was it 1 for 1 today? Yeah, with a walk perhaps. And he has got all of that, has he? The catcher has given us an extended lead. It's 3-1. Shimizu with a home run, 421 feet. We will take that and run. He is a free agent at the end of the year, and I don't expect we'll be keeping him. But if he can keep doing that, you never know. A first home run of the season for him as well. It brings up Kawakami, who is yet to have a hit today. First pitch swing, Kawakami has popped it up into right field. And that'll end the innings, but not before Shimizu gives us an extended 2-run lead. It's 3-1 as we go to the bottom of the 6th, and it's Clark to continue to Soto, who is 0 for 2 today. 1-0 is the count. Soto's hit that well. Oh, has he hit it too well? And the lead is cut to 1 yet again. 412 feet over the right field fence. And that was silly, wasn't it, Clark? You just got yourself a 2-run lead back and you go and do that. Unbelievable. He continues to Yubiashi, who is 1 for 2. He got a hit last time up. 1 and 2's the count. Clark responds with a strikeout. Excellent stuff, mate. Good response. In comes Kai now, who is 1 for 2 today. 2 and 2's the count. That is popped up. Sato's there. Hirata's there. It'll be Sato that makes the play in center field. That's 2 away. And Clark, if we can end this innings, please. It's Tinaguchi coming up now, who is 1 for 2 today. First pitch swing. That is going to be an infield hit, judging by the speed out of the box. It is a 2-out single. And it brings Kobayashi up, who's 0 for 2 today. Come on, Clark. End this innings, please. 1 and 0's the count. That should do it. A foul ball caught there by our first baseman, Kiyomiya. Anyway, he makes the catch. And that ends the 6th. 3-2 is the score. Sato to lead us off. He's 1 for 3 today. It's a first pitch swing. Is he going to try and bunt himself aboard? No, he swings the bat and pops it up. Center field goes back and makes a simple catch. And that is 1 away. Brings in Hosokawa, who is 1 for 3 today. 1 and 2's the count. And he strikes out. That looked a good pitch as well. And it's going to bring up Hirata now, who is 1 for 2 today. 0 and 2's the count. I don't like where this is headed. Come on, Hirata, get a piece of it. He does, but only to second base. And that'll do it for the top of the 7th. We stretch with a 3-2 lead. It is a typical Ham Fighters game. We cannot score a run to save ourselves, but we don't look half good with pitchers on the mound. It's Alexander Martinez coming into pitch now. I think it's the first time we've seen him, actually. He is a very, very useful relief pitcher. Again, we have to question, though, being a foreign player, is he someone that is maybe tradable, that we could maybe do without? The 2-2 pitch gets popped up. Hirata's back there and should make the play for 1 away. He does. And there we go. Sato comes in for them now. He's 1 for 1 today. 1 and 2's the count. Come on, Martinez. Oh, that's a ripping pitch. Ripping pitch. 2 away. And it brings up Miyamori, who is 0 for 3. Just end him, Martinez. End him, mate. It's 1 and 0 the count. 2 out, no one on. He has got it into left field. That's a 2-out single. And that tying run is aboard. Now with 2 out, let's hope that it doesn't cost us anything. It's Yamagita coming up to bat. He's 0 for 3 today. A first pitch swing. It is... Oh, can Sato get there? He can't. It gets to the fence. Can Sato stop the run from scoring? He gets it in. And the run is coming home. And we're tied at 3. It's a triple. We didn't get the throw. We didn't get the out at third. And suddenly that go-ahead run stands at third base. Martinez has let a lead slip. Nothing more than that. 2 and 0's the count. Don't do it to me. Oh, it is a diving catch out there in left field. Kawakami ends the innings, but not before we're tied at 3. They have a pitching change now. Takahashi comes on for them. His ERA is just a smidgen under 4. And it is Kiyomiya coming up to lead us off. Full count. Can our home run hitting hero do it for us again in the top of the 8th? He walks. We'll take it. We'll take it. Base runner aboard. That go-ahead run is on. What can Kondo do? He's 1 for 3 today. 1 and 0's the count. Kondo lays down a bunt. It could be a useful one, actually. No. Oh, it's an error. It's an error, and it should be 1 out. Instead, it's no one out. Runners at second and third. And this is a massive, massive chance now to make them really, really pay for that error and extend it. Will give us a lead and then maybe extend it. Hector Leon comes in, the switch-hitting shortstop. He's 0 for 3 today. Come on, Hector. He has got it up the middle, and then he's going to score 1. Can Kondo come in and score as well? He's going for it. It is a... Oh, he got there. 2 RBI single for Hector Leon. 5-3 is the score. We have made them pay for that error. Watanabe comes in looking for hit number 500 of his career. First pitch swing. He looks to lay down a bunt. Oh, it's a good one. Runner gets over to second. 1 away. And, well, let's see what Shimizu can do. He's 2 for 2 with a home run. 1 and 2's the count. Shimizu swings through strike 3. That is 2 away for Kawakami now, who is 0 for 3. 0 and 2's the count. Don't like where this is headed. He strikes out as well, but 2 runs in the 8th. We have undone the damage. We find ourselves with a lead, and Martinez, look after it this time, mate. Yubiashi comes in. He's 1 for 3 today. 0-1 is the count. Martinez. Ground ball over to Kobayashi there. No, what's his name? Kimiko. I can't. I've got to come up with a nickname for this guy. The first baseman makes the play. Katoro. Let's just go with that. It's Kia coming in, who's 1 for 3. 1-0 is the count. 1 out, no one on. That is ripped into left field. That is a 1-out single. Kamayawa gets it back in. No, Kawakami. These names, honestly. And that'll do it for Martinez as Kada comes in to pitch. Now, he's a little bit of a star for us. 2.83 is his ERA. Let's hope he can keep this lead for us now. 1-2 is the count. Did he hit him? He did hit him. Not ideal. Tying run aboard. Kobayashi now is 0 for 3, comes in. 1-2 is the count. Try and hit the catcher's mitt, not the batter this time. That is up the middle. Sato comes in. It's a diving catch from Sato. Wonderful stuff out there. 2 away. And let's just end this now, please, Kada. It's Imamiya coming up. He's 0 for 2. First pitch swing. It's popped up again. Again, Sato comes in. This one looks a simpler catch. It ends the 8th. We have our 2-run lead. We are 3 outs away, and it's Sato to lead us off against Takahashi. And let's see if he can get himself another base hit. He's 1 for 4 today. 1-0 is the count. Sato pops it up, and that'll be a simple catch out there in center field. Sato, caught by Sato, and Hosokawa comes in now. He is 1 for 4 as well. First pitch swing from him. That is hit into left field this time, and that will be another simple catch out there for 2 away. And it's going to be Hirata now, who is 1 for 3, to try and give us some sort of lifeline in this innings. 2-2's the count. And he strikes out to end the 9th. So it's a 2-run lead we have to defend. It's going to be, I would imagine, Ishikawa. No, it's Kaida coming out to continue. He's going to face Sato, who is 1 for 2 today. I love that both teams have a Sato playing center field and leading off for them. That can't happen. Maybe it does happen a lot in Japanese baseball. I think Sato is a relatively common name, isn't it? Certainly Takuma Sato is a name familiar to me as a car racing fan. Keiya has 1 out. Miyamori comes in now. First pitch swing. That's up the middle, and that's going to bring the tying run to the plate. Oh, can never just be easy, can it? Kaida now to Yanagita, who is 1 for 4. Does have the ability to tie this game, though. 2-2's the count. Popped up. Kawakami's out there in left field. Simple catch for him. Runner goes back to first, and they're down to their final out. It is Soto, who has a power rating of 75. He's already hit 1 home run today. 3-1's the count. It is ripped down the third base line, and we end the game with the out at second, and the Ham Fighters have won. So that is now 3 wins in a row. I think they call that a win streak, don't they? We've swept Fukuoka, and we're only, what, 4 games back, or 2.5 games back. Anyway, we're close. We are close to getting off the bottom of this division, and recent form suggests that, you know, we just might be able to do it as well. So wonderful, wonderful stuff. I meant to do it at the start, give you a quick look at everybody's stats for the season so far. So if you want to have a little bit of a longer look, just give it a quick pause, and you can obviously do that. That is the pitching side of things. If we go and have a quick look then at the hitting side of things. And yeah, give me an idea of who you think we should be looking to keep. I know we're still getting to know all the players, so it's probably a little bit difficult for you to do that at this point. But yeah, there we go. That is that. When do we come back? Is there anything else between now and the end of the season? No, it's the end of the regular season. We're not going to make the playoffs, so end of the regular season is probably... That's a long time, isn't it? But it's probably, that's probably the time to come back, isn't it, to be honest? Let's not waste any time. We'll come back next episode. We'll end the season. If there's, by some reason, a miracle that we're going to make the playoffs, then fantastic, but that's not going to happen. So that'll be next time, guys. I've got a lot of playthrough to do here, but I'll see you for the end of the regular season, and by that time, we should have a really good idea, or hopefully I'll have a really good idea about who it is we want to keep, who it is we've written off, and we'll look to build for next season. If you have enjoyed this, guys, don't forget to hit thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new. Take care.